Ehen, my children, gather near. The fire is warm, the night is deep, and the stars above are listening. This is not the tale of yesterday, nor the tale of today. It is the tale of long ago, when the sky was close to the earth, and men could speak with the heavens. I will tell you of a boy who was mocked, a boy who was lowly, yet a boy whose hands carved music from wood. I will tell you of a drum, not a drum of war, not a drum of wealth, but a drum of joy. And I will tell you of the night when the stars left their thrones in the sky to dance upon the earth. Listen well, for in this tale there is laughter and envy, wonder and danger, pride and wisdom. And at the end, there is a lesson for every heart that beats like a drum. There was once a boy. He wore always a blue shirt, though it was faded with dust, and brown shorts that had seen many seasons. He had no friends, for the other children mocked him. Look at his hands, they said. Look at his clumsy feet, they laughed. But the boy did not answer. He sat alone beneath the fallen iroko tree, carving. He carved wood until his fingers bled, until the wood sang. What are you making, useless one? The children jeered. A drum, the boy said quietly. They roared with laughter. A drum? And who will listen to your foolish beats? But my children, the trees had listened, the earth had listened, and soon the stars themselves would listen. Each night, the boy went into the clearing with his drum. He struck it softly. Just like so, the first night, one star blinked brighter. The second night, the star drifted lower. On the third night, it fell into the clearing, blazing like fire. The boy gasped. "Who are you?" he whispered, and the star answered in a voice like bells. "I am the dancer of the sky. Why do you call me?" "I was lonely," said the boy, "so I made music, hoping someone would hear." The stars swirled around him and laughed. "Then let us dance." And the boy drummed with joy, and more stars came, hundreds, thousands, pouring like sparks until the clearing was alive with light. Now listen well, for where wonder grows, envy follows. The villagers saw the glow. They crept through the tall grass and watched. Some trembled and fell to their knees. "It is a blessing," they cried. But others whispered, "Why him? Why not us?" Even the chief came, stood at the forest edge and said to himself, "This boy commands the heavens. If he can call them, then so can I, for I am the chief." The next morning, the chief summoned him. "Boy," he thundered, "play your drum at the festival. Call the stars for my glory." The boy bowed but shook his head. "I cannot. The stars told me, play only for joy, never for pride, never for good." The chief's eyes narrowed. "Then I will reward you. Cows, goats, gold. Play for me, and all of these shall be yours." The boy hugged his drum tightly. "I cannot. Their song is not for sale." The chief slammed his staff on the ground. "Then I will take it from you." That night, The boy fled into the forest. He played his drum in fear. The stars descended, but their glow trembled. "Danger is near," they whispered, and from the shadows the hunters came, bows drawn. "Seize him!" cried the chief's men. The boy's hands shook, but he struck the drum harder. The stars swelled into a shield of fire, arrows burning to ash before they could touch him. The hunters fled in terror, their cries echoing into the night. But the chief, he did not give up. He went to the dark diviner. "Give me power over the stars," he demanded. The diviner's eyes glowed red in the smoke-filled hut. "It can be done," he said, "but it will cost you." "What is the price?" asked the chief. "Your shadow," said the diviner. "For a man without a shadow belongs half to the night." The chief's greed was stronger than fear. He stepped forward, and his shadow tore away from his feet like clothes in the wind. From there on, he walked as a hollow man. At the festival, the chief strode into the clearing. His voice boomed. "Now, boy, call the stars, or I shall do it myself." He hurled the diviner's charm into the heavens. Chains of darkness wrapped around the stars. The villagers screamed. The boy drummed until his hands bled, but the stars did not move. The chief laughed. "Behold, even the heavens obey me." But a child cried out, "Look, the chief has no shadow." The villagers gasped in fear. The boy closed his eyes. He remembered the first rhythm the stars had taught him. Not the rhythm of fear, nor of anger, but the rhythm of joy. He smiled faintly, lifted his drum, and played. The stars groaned, their chains cracked, the beats rose stronger. The chains shattered, the stars blazed free, their light shaking the earth. The chief screamed, reaching for the sky. "Mine! They are mine!" But the darkness he had bargained with swallowed him, and he was never seen again. The stars descended one last time. One touched the boy's forehead. A silver mark shone there, glowing whenever he played with joy. The villagers knelt before him. "Forgive us," they said. "Teach us your rhythms." The boy smiled and shared the simple beats that lightened hearts. But the secret rhythm, the one that called the heavens, he kept. And so, my children, when the night is clear and you see the stars dancing above, remember, it is said they still dance to the drum of that boy. And remember this lesson: drum for joy, not for pride. Play for love, not for good. For the heavens listen only when the heart is pure. And so, my children, is how the boy with no family called the stars from the sky. The chief, who was greedy, was swallowed by the very darkness he trusted. But the boy who played not for good, not for pride, but for joy, he was blessed forever by the heavens. And that is where our drumbeat ends tonight. If the story has pleased your ears and warmed your heart, then follow the path back to our fireside at Zenna Stories 24. For here, the tales never sleep. And tomorrow, another story will rise like the sun. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that next time the drum calls, You will not be left behind. Bye-bye.
Senna, bringing you amazing life stories. Stay tuned.